Good evening. Tonight I will be talking about every parent's favorite subject, video games, more specifically, why they are good for you. My three main points in this presentation are why we need brain-stimulating video games. My second point is why or what healthy games are already out there. And my third point is what we can expect to see if we play these healthy games. By a show of hands, how many of you believe your kids spend too much time on their electronics? Okay, well, you're not alone. Out of the 330 million residents of the United States, over 227 million of them play games daily. That is over 2/3 of the population, says usatoday.com. With all these people playing their video games, there's going to be some people that take it maybe a little bit too far. So, which brings me to my first point. Kids sometimes spend 8 to 12 hours a day on their electronics, which leads to some negative outcomes. One of which is introversion. They don't want to talk to friends, people at school, or even family members. And another negative is grades. Their grades begin to fall. They don't want to have anything to do with school. They live to game, says medical.net. This, with all these issues, must come solutions, which brings me to my second point. Beneficial games such as Minecraft, which stimulates your brain into creativity, puzzle games, which stimulate your problem-solving skills, are some examples of good games that you can use to boost your grades. And beingpatient.com says quick-to-access games, such as mobile games that you can just access with a tap of a button, are good for you in ways that boost your mood and anxiety gets lowered down. Here are some pictures from the video games I just mentioned. The pictures on the left are from Minecraft. The one in the top left is the Sydney Opera House. This took a player 2 to 4 hours to build, depending on the speed. And the one on the bottom left is a ancient Roman city, which took up to 8 hours potentially. So these are very time-consuming games that help you while you're doing them. On the right, we have a Sudoku puzzle, world-renowned, known for its complexity, and this is one of the main puzzles that stimulate your mind. Now, results from these games done by professors from colleges. Mark Griffiths at Nottingham Trent University in England says that playing beneficial video games, such as the ones I mentioned before, will boost your grades back up if they were low. You'll begin to see an increase in your grades. Personally, this hasn't affected me because I'm perfect. Griffiths also stated that you will potentially gain new friends from these video games. Another personal experience, I had a friend from elementary school. He lived very close. I went to his house often. We played video games. These video games mentioned, such as Minecraft. A while ago, he moved, and because video games are online, we were able to stay together and play for a while after. Professors gathered together and did a study at Harvard. They concluded that video games spark your creativity. They'll make you want to finish what you started and never stop going. These games can be addictive, but in a good way, because it's just the everlasting want to finish what you started and build more. With all this in perspective, in conclusion, the need for healthy video games is ever rising, with more gamers coming in along every day. The benefits are set in stone by these studies done by professors at major universities. And most importantly, all these games are at your fingertips. With one click of a button, you can have all of these games. So that leads me to this question that I have. What are you guys waiting for?